Bushfires, bone-dry seasons. These farmers have battled it all. So every drop of water is precious. When a foreign company was given the green light to pump millions of litres of groundwater from under their feet, they were outraged. 6 years on, there's a plan to take even more.
What do we do if our water's gone? Makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Pretty well been ignored and treated like we're just these funny hicks in the bush.
There's only one winner, and that's the overseas investors, the people who want to take our water and send it out.
I think Australia's got to wake up. This is the test case, this is the precedence.
They say if you look after the land will look after you. Out here, it's a simple principle farmers like Ben Usher live by.
You've got to treat it all right if you want it to be there for tomorrow. You've got to love it, really. Your country, your animals, you've got to love them more than yourself.
Ben's neighbour, Peter Keogh, is a fourth-generation farmer. He's spent a lifetime working the same land his great-grandparents once did.
It's been in our family since the 1860s when it was thrown open to selection. I have grandchildren, they'll be sixth generation.
Ben and Peter have battled their fair share of bushfires and toughed out bone-dry seasons. But it's nothing compared to the drought they faced in 2020, when ACurrentAffair last visited their Elbow Valley properties in Queensland's Southern Downs.
No, never this bad. It's been dry before, but never the water as bad as what it is.
Everyone's struggling, no one's got money.
You know, I spent years building them breeders up, and it breaks your heart.
The nearby town of Stanthorpe ran completely dry, relying solely on water trucked in from Warwick. Meanwhile, its residents were placed on emergency water restrictions. The crisis so dire, people were stealing water.
In the past few weeks, we've had 4 instances of water theft.
But then the situation went from bad to worse when the Southern Downs Regional Council signed off on an application for overseas investors to extract water from the area for commercial operations.
It was pretty unbelievable that it happened. I mean, fair income, we were in a shocking state.
This wasn't the first time the Chinese-owned company Joyful View had tried to do business in Elbow Valley. Back in 2006, the Ma brothers bought Cheraba Resort, an Aussie bush retreat. They promised to transform the 5,000 acres into a new town, and based on that promise, the state government granted them a water licence to extract 96 million litres a year. That's the size of 38 Olympic swimming pools. But that town was never built. Then, in 2019, at the height of the drought, the brothers propose a plan to truck the water to the Gold Coast for distribution, and council approves it.
In 2019, they did some test pumping, and our springs all dropped or ceased running at that time.
While the full extraction allocation that was approved by council during the drought was never taken, the Ma brothers still have that water licence, and they plan to use it. The company's now lodged plans to dramatically expand its operations, proposing a warehouse-style facility right here on the land behind me, built to bottle, store and export the water. But it's the sheer scale that's left local landholders stunned. The development is set to span around 7,000 square metres, roughly the size of a football field.
To have some greedy overseas investor come in here and propose to take our water out of this district, most likely out of the country, for their own financial gain, doesn't sit well with a lot of people.
One of the biggest concerns that locals have is the condition of the road and whether it's actually fit to carry heavy vehicles. We know that there are some sections of the road that are earmarked for an upgrade, but there are other portions that are quite literally crumbling that won't receive any attention at all, despite what's going to be a really significant increase in traffic.
Standing over the top of a culvert, and both sides of the road, there's cracks in it. And 2 or 3 big B-doubles over the top of this and all fall in. They don't have to put up any bond. Who's going to have to pay to fix them? We are.
Craig Dorrow will be forced to drive past the proposed factory day in and day out. He says if it's approved by council, the impact will be catastrophic.
One of the other concerns is the wildlife. There's 56 endangered species on the site. What are they going to drink?
With the council decision looming, a region built on resilience is just asking for some certainty.
It's a mistake that was made by the previous Labor government here, and our LNP government can fix this problem, and I'm calling upon them to do something about it. Pull this licence in, review it, revoke it.
We as Australians, we need to wake up and look after ourselves. Stop selling our souls to the highest bidder.
Unbelievable, isn't it? It makes you so mad. We didn't hear back from Joyful View. Council refuses to comment. As we just heard, the state's water minister is blaming the previous Labor government. It's so typical, right? Well, she thought